you've been highly advising me to listen to Lil Durk's new album, and I haven't. And I think I'm going to take out some time to listen to that and some other new music that we've been talking about in the group chats. You know, The Voice. You know, and we'll get to some other things down the line.
Listen, man, like Durk, like because it's a deluxe, right? But like I definitely say like this album, like Dirk's album is really good, but it's just the content that he's putting out, and I think he's formulated a style and sound for himself that is like his own fingerprint. And just as much as you guys may not be a fan of it or we've had conversations about it before, like at the end of the day, like this guy's I think he's at what 5 billion streams at this point. Earlier this week I saw where he hit like 5 billion streams. So it's clearly an indicator that like he is part of like that upper class of that next generation.
Yeah, so here's the thing with Lil Durk. I think he is going to be there's going to be a upper class, as Spence mentioned. He's going to be part of that tier where like, the Lil Babies and stuff like that. Now, I like Lil Baby. Shouts out to Lil Baby. I don't like Lil Durk's music. I started listening to The Voice and I'm like, this is just not for me. I just think the hardcore auto-tune rapping thing, it's very hard to listen to for a whole album's worth, right? A song here, a song there. Hell, maybe you're just playing a few songs. That's cool. But when you're talking about you got 24 songs and it's high pitch auto tune.
How to sound? About to sample
that. Yeah. I was gonna say we're gonna save that for another. That's definitely gonna be heard in another episode.
High pitch auto tune and all that stuff. It's just it kills me. It kills me because I'm like, all right, what they're rapping about. It's not bad stuff that they're rapping about, right? They're talking about the pain and struggle that they dealt with from the hood and all that stuff. And then, they do talk about stunting and flexing as well. But the shit sounds so much of the fucking same. It's like one long track. I don't fucking like it, man. I don't like it. I wish Lil Durk would go back to him actually rapping. I wish he actually does do that, because he's done it in the past, and I'm pretty sure he's capable of doing it. He's doing he's doing what's making him successful, where the money's going, and fair play to him, more power to him. But just for me, I'm not going to listen to it, man. I'm just not. I'm not going to say Lil Durk is trash or nothing like that. I just don't like his music right now. I just don't. I wish he went back to really rapping, and that's it. The autotune shit kills me, man.
I think I'm going to give it a listen at the gym this week, and I'll have a verdict as to how I feel next week on the podcast for everybody.
Yeah, I'll put it like this. Like, he has music like that, like, throughout this album. He has songs like that within this album and on, like, like his past album as well, right? But, like, I don't know. To me, I guess I look at it in the same breath as, like, a Lil Baby, right? Where it's all like that's I recognize like, okay, that is just part of their sound, that's their style. Now if he was sent to me, I didn't like when Durk sounded like that back then because it just was way too running with the auto-tune. But to me it sounds like he's found a sound that fits him, and like it gets his message across. Like, don't get me wrong, he still raps, he still does rap, but it's just I don't know, to me I think this is like a one of the best versions we're seeing of Durk at the end of the day. Like, I think he's going to be around for a while. Even I'm not sure if you guys heard, but like he even did the song with it's like a 3-way back to back. It's him, Meek, and Lil Baby. That shit sounds hard, bro. Like, and it's I don't know, and it's still the auto tune thing still. So like I don't know. I guess it's all about preference. It's all about preference, and we'll hear what the commission, the other half of the tag team champions have to say. But at the end of the day, just never forget who the measuring stick of the culture is.
Hey, man, never forget who's actually the world champions, who actually climbed to the top of mountains and actually had the women, want to ride Space Mountain. I'm telling you know when Ric Flair's talk about limousine, jet flying, that's us because we're currently doing it. G5, G6, all that, all that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. She's not getting a single dime. She hasn't got a penny. All she's got it was free champagne that has already been provided and given to us because we are the world champions.
Hey,
we
listen.
keep them coming, and we're gonna keep knocking them down. If the voice, right? Because that's something that you're promoting your product. If this was Shark Tank, I'd be out. So I'm telling you right now that I'm not saying Lil Durk is trash. I don't want to say he's trash because I don't think he's a bad artist. That is just the auto-tune stuff, man, that right now is just killing me so much. Maybe because a lot of artists sound similar. Maybe if Lil Durk was just he was just something that standing out from a pack, cool. But you can't tell me you cut on Lil Durk, you cut on Lil Baby, you might cut on another little NBA young boy. You can't tell me they're not gonna have songs that might sound similar. And it's not,
of course.
And that's the problem that I have with the auto-tune rap shit. That's the biggest problem that I have with it. Like, you're not listening to like, come on, stop, man. Like, like, when are we gonna like rap? But
I mean,
that's just
I respect
me.
I respect your opinion.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't want to say he's trash because I don't think he's a trash or a bad artist. And I actually think that right now he's the most popular artist out of Chicago. So
yeah, that's for
absolutely.
Sure. But it's just that's my take on The Voice.
I'll just being that you use Shark Tank as an example, right?
Okay.
I'll just leave this and we'll move on. Never forget that Mark Cuban passed up on the ring light. So on the ring in terms of like the doorbell thing. So like lost billions of dollars. So like we'll just move on past that. So like since 99 though, right? So what was I didn't listen to it, but like how's your feelings on like since 99? Like
so
comedic actor turned rapper.
Damn, it sounds like straight hate.
But it's the truth though. It's comedic.
Let it. No. I mean, he's right though. I mean, we're not listening to him for like a serious perspective, right? And no disrespect to him, right? Because he's the one out there making the money off the music, and we're talking about it. So, but I'm not listening to Since 99 because I'm like, yo, we're talking about album of the year. We're listening to him to see like, okay, what can we, is it entertaining or is it something that we can laugh at? Right? Sure. It's not bad Lil B shit, but it's not like quality top shelf shit neither.
He's not a top tier rapper, but he's an entertaining rapper. Like he can actually rap and put some flows together. You know what I mean? That is for sure.
Right, but I think his project, right, just from my first listen, and I actually listened to it last night, I was just thinking like, look, man, I mean, I wouldn't be like, yo, go listen to this. I'll just be like, yo, if it's on, we could talk about it, listen to it, gym. Be entertained, ha ha he he about it. But I'm not gonna be like, yo, that's Since 99, nigga. Y'all, you need to turn him on. I'm just gonna be like, yo, you heard Since 99? Yeah, no, okay, cool, and move on. It ain't gonna be drawn out, Yeah. The only reason why we're mentioning him is because he's one of the new releases that just came out. That's it.
That shit, man.
He's entertaining, man.
DMV, so I respect that.
Shouts out to all the DMV. Shouts out to all the DMV rappers. Probably 70% of them are real trappers, real killers. unlike the majority of the pussy ass rap game. That's on the mainstream level. All the majority of the DMV rappers, they're really in the hood and all that stuff. I like rappers who really rap about the stuff that they're actually doing. It's very authentic. That's why I'm a fan of Gucci Man.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is because I actually be walking outside and stuff. If someone ever is like, "Yo, ain't you the guy from that podcast that called all of us?" Like, I'm like, "Yo, listen, I'll FaceTime him right now." All right.
Yeah, he's not saying where people fall in the 70 to 30. He's just saying that a lot of people fall in that 70%.
Yeah, and yeah, you're right. Nigel hit the nail on the head. I didn't specifically say who. You know what I mean?
I know. I'm just,
but
I'm messing
I'm
with
like,
you, man.
but I'm letting you know. I'm telling you. Well, I mean, come on. You know that every rapper is rapping about what.
No, definitely.
Yeah, but it just
no squares
like,
in your circle, right?
so that's reference to the next project that just dropped release. Griselda affiliate or associate, the Mussolini. You know, he raps with rappers like Shay Noir, and he has a song with Benny and all these other Griselda-esque guys. He just dropped a project called No Square in My Circle. I told Nigel, I'm like, he would be like the New York version of Currency, right? So he doesn't rap like Currency because they're from two different regions of the countries and areas, but so he has that New York style, like Griselda style, but the beat selection is dope. It's kind of like the 70s pimp type shit, you know what I mean? So he's he's cool. I recommend anybody that if they just want something to chill to, if you're into relaxing, there you go. That's something to.
What do you know? You know somebody who's into relaxing OG_Jackson. Who would have thought? That's crazy.
Yeah, aka whole lot of money, aka Guapo Jackson.
Big Jackson, man. Everything Jacksons, man. You ain't got no 50s, just Jacksons in your pocket, right?
You already know, man. Come on, man. The people just don't know yet. That's all.
Carry that fire.
So,
so for everybody that was that's a reference to the Alchemist joint that came out. I didn't check it out. Carry the fire. What did you guys check it out?
No, I'm gonna check it out at the gym. All the shit's gonna be gym music. So that's what I gotta say.
I listened to that a couple of days ago. It's a nice little instrumental tape, cool beats or whatever like that. Alchemist, when he puts out his instrumental projects, you could tell like they're supposed to flow together. They're not just like, hey, random beat. Yeah. It's like you're listening to like a motion picture, but through music type of deal.
Yeah, because I know I didn't check this one out, but I know I checked out like a couple of his older ones before. So like I know exactly what you mean. Like he kind of sets a stage for what will become like actually ends up being like songs for people's projects down the line. So and sometimes you get like a verse every so often, because I think he had Westside on one of his projects before.
Yeah.
So, but like outside of like the Alchemist one, because I'll check that out this week. I did check out the BSF Conflicted soundtrack. I listened to it like once.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, like from what I heard, I was like, oh, this is fire. Like to me, it's like I think I heard a lot of Benny on there though. So to me, it was just like a Benny-esque album at the end of the day. Like it's pretty good. It
was like his Black Panther.
Like Kendrick.
Like how Kendrick was on the Black.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
You look confused.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, what is he talking about?
Nah, because I'm like, because that Black Panther movie. Or no, not the Black Panther. It was about Fred Hampton. I was thinking of. No, there's a Black Panther movie that's out.
Oh, you're thinking about that movie? No, not that.
Yeah, I was like, hold on. I was like, Benny leveraged that to make that the soundtrack also, but nah. Yeah, this definitely is kind of like that, his Black Panther soundtrack for the most part. Like it's a pretty good album though. Benny delivers as always. More talking about the struggle, more talking about having to whip it in a pot. Half of like, I mean, same old, but it's good music nonetheless. Like he knows how to put something together and make it like great at the end of the day. So
yeah, I listened to a few songs off of this project. It was decent. I'll probably once again put it on my playlist for the gym.
I like it. I thought it was a solid project. You could tell it's definitely a compilation. You know what I mean? Because they had like artists that was even Griselda, like Lloyd Banks and Dave East and shit like that on there. They had Wale. So, but it was cool little soundtrack. It would be something I would get on vinyl. It sounds like something that you could just pop in and let it play and not even think about nothing. So it's pretty cool. So those are just the recent releases, listeners, that just came out. I think, this might be something that we could do moving forward. Just quickly name dropping releases. We might not spend as much as time on it. Maybe we might just highlight one or two projects, but it's just something new for the new year. So that's what we got. So, hey guys, so anything we want to wrap this episode up with? Any last things you want to say?
Drink your water. Make sure you eat good. Like there's not much to be said. Like 2021's been good for me. I'm stepping off on a good step. Making sure I do my Euro step through the hole and all of that. So I just tell everybody, just drink your water, be safe, and you know how it is. Protect your neck at all times.
Shouts out to Wu-Tang.
It's the weekend, and I told myself I'm gonna be a little bit better with a few things, and I think I've been eating healthy throughout the week, so today I'm gonna treat myself to this thing I've discovered, this peanut butter and jelly burger. I got a little bit of pork on the top. I'm about to fuck one of those things up because those things taste really delicious to me.
Hold on, peanut butter and jelly burger.
Yup.
Huh.
It's interesting. It tastes good.
I'll put it like this. That's not far-fetched though, because I was telling Nigel the other day, I had a bagel. I had strawberry jelly on it, and it wasn't bad at all. And one of those bagels where you could get like, steak, egg, and cheese or whatever like that on it. Yeah, that's what I had. I put some jelly, and I'm like, yo, this is not bad at all.
It's interesting, man.
I'm not gonna lie to you on that. When it comes to like the jelly, I'm with you on there. The peanut butter throws me a little off. When I used to work at McDonald's back in the day, so I know all about like the crazy concoctions you can come up with when it comes to like, taking the salsa and the jelly, putting it together so you got this hot spicy joint. Like I've seen some stuff before, so I like that. But the peanut butter, it's throwing me off. I have to look into it.
Nah, I'm making some food tonight, so I told myself I'll eat out, again during the weekend, and then I'm about to, eat some other, healthy things. So we'll see.
On that.
But I don't really have much else to talk to the listener about, man. I'm just, here with my friends, and I'm glad to be recording again. This is probably going to end up being a little bit longer of an episode, but I mean, we're back in effect. It's all good, people. Look, y'all didn't hear from us for a whole fucking month. You think we were going to give y'all a short episode? You were wrong. So you're just going to have to listen to this whole thing.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, the real life NWO, the general consensus and the measuring stick. I'm telling you, we just won the Royal Rumble, and the Royal Rumble is this Sunday. We already won it. You know what I mean?
It's tonight.
Yes.
Come on.
You're right. It is tonight. It's tonight as we speak. And you're looking at 3-time Royal Rumble winners. You know what I mean? We already threw
Hall of Famers.
We already threw your bitch ass over the top rope plenty of times.
Already. You're looking
already.
at us.
Exactly. We looking like money. We smell like money. And so
I look like a boss. I smell like a boss. I taste like a boss. You look at Vales, man.
You're looking at 3 champions already. So,
man.
Listeners, we will leave you on this note. As the millions of fans that tune in to the Highly Advised podcast, thank you. We are back. Next week we got something really special for you guys, something cool. So make sure you follow us at Highly Advised Podcast on Instagram, Advise Highly on Twitter. Please blow up the Twitter, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You could check us out on Apple Podcasts. You can check us out on Spotify. Where else could they check us out at, guys?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. We global, worldwide, heavyweight champions. Never took a loss. Even when we can't even lose. Know why we can't lose? Because we're real. We're grown. You don't take a loss. We take lessons. That's how it works, man.
Okay.
Exactly.
Scrape my chin, put a Band-Aid on it, and keep fighting. So you understand what is going on. 2021, we not playing no games. We're all in, and we're not in at all. What Nipsey Hussle say? All money in, no money out. That's how we rocking all 2021. Make sure you keep yourself posted, because every Monday we're gonna have a quote from hip hop just for y'all. You know what I'm saying? a nice little motivational quote for y'all every week. You know what I mean? Everything. We keeping y'all focused, motivated, and trust me, you can't go wrong with 3 guys like us. We're the champions.
We the world champions.
Follow the lead or get lost with the pack, man. That's how it works.
Sir.
I got a few too short quotes that we get for that board too. Just
man. Hey man, hey man,
just to let you know, this sits in my. I read this every day.
Too Short is very motivational in certain ways.
Yeah.
Hey, so please, listeners, follow us. When you listen to us on our podcast, please leave a review. Please leave a review. Leave a review. You know, if you're a new listener, first thing you got to do, Apple, Spotify, etc., leave a review.
Exactly.
Give us the 5 stars, or we coming for you.
Yep. Giving out weapons all day. All right, you guys, you have been highly advised. Thank you. We will see you next week.
Let's go.
You've been highly advised.